that means for us.
I think one of the things that people really miss about family, it is God's way of introducing us to a socialized environment. It is where we, on ground level zero, begin to find out how we act and interact with other people. Ultimately, it becomes a support group for a lifelong journey. It is not about getting your family to look like some image you saw on TV. The reason that we have so many problems, people have a tendency to embrace the ideal and live with the reality and feel like that somehow the people across the street have really got it going on and your family is crazy. When in reality, they're probably crazy too. They just mask it a little bit better than you do. And to begin to understand that there are no such things as perfect families. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be flawless, doesn't have to be what you had in mind. You can't control it. But it is a gymnasium for love to work out in.
Whoa.
And
sweet to bone moment. A gymnasium for
yes, that's where love works out. That's how you learn how to love crazy people. That's how you learn how to forgive. That's how you learn your people skills. Your love works out in the gymnasium of your family, your life. It needs to have some weight and some resistance training. And you need to learn how to love imperfect people, because if you succeed at loving imperfect people, then it becomes plausible that somebody could love imperfect you.
Wow, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, sometimes you have toxic members of your family. Is it ever appropriate to divorce that toxicity, to, I don't want to deal with that anymore, and I'm going to remove myself from that toxicity?
I've got to say yes, because there are some extreme cases where people are so badly dysfunctional that you have to separate yourself from them to save yourself from them.
Yes. Yes.
So let's exclude that and put it in a category all by itself. My problem with people today is that they give up so easy. It's not that you can't give up, in fact, they do it so easily. They walk away so easily. They divorce themselves from the chance to have a lifelong relationship so quickly. And they seem so quick to bond with people that they don't know without putting the investment in the people you do know to make something lasting and meaningful. You got friends on Facebook. You got people liking you and following you who don't know you. There's all of this phony, pretentious facade of intimate relationship. And my question in my heart is, why are we so committed to that is synthetic and disengaged so quickly from that is organic?
So you say that there are rules of engagement when dealing with our family. What are those rules?
Well, first of all, you do need to be able to have arguments and disagreements, so you learn how to voice how you feel and confront issues. But don't just confront issues. If you have the strength to be confrontational, have the wisdom to have conflict resolution. I am sick to death of people, Oprah, who are powerful about confrontation, but weak on resolution.
Yes, and you say, because this is so often happens in our arguments, you end up attacking the individual and not the issue.
Yes, that is precisely the point. I teach that you should attack the issue and not the individual. Separate the behavior or the problem from the person, and the person will join you in the process of attacking the problem.
And the other thing that we do, and particularly women do this, is we bring up all the hurts from 1985.
Right.
And so now I'm in an argument in 2013, still bringing up stuff that happened in 2009.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons that women are so prone to do that is that you are nurturers by nature. And that's good when you're talking about a child or nursing a loved one. But when you nurture your own pain and it draws milk from you and it grows from you, that toxicity becomes a cancer from you.
Wow.
The other thing that you have to learn is when you hold on to your history, you do it at the expense of your destiny.
Oh! Oh my God. Woo! That hit me. That just hit me.
Did that hit you?
That hit me.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is a pump moment right here. That's a church thing.
That hit me.
Yeah.
Did that hit y'all? When you hold on to your history, you do it at the expense of your destiny.
Yes.
That makes me want to cry. That hit me that hard. That's deep.
It's
Woo!
really deep because when you consider you cannot give energy,
Wow.
but in so many directions, that you are a limited resource. And if you're going to spend all that energy energizing where you've been,
Wow.
then you're not going to have the fuel and the fire and the tenacity and the aggressiveness that you need to energize where you're going. So touch somebody and say, let it go.
Let it go. Wow.
Women are taught to think that it is powerful to hold people hostage with what they did wrong, that that's your power, that's how you get back. No, I didn't forget it, and I'm strong,
Wow,
and I'm tough. But it takes more strength to forgive than it does to be vengeful and angry. And the worst part about it is, I really believe that forgiveness does not exonerate the perpetrator. It does not justify their behavior. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself.
Because you let it go.
Because you let it go so that you are available to be your highest and best self. And because you are saying that it is not stronger than me. It is not stronger than me. I disconnect from it and find that I am in control of it. And it is not in control of me.
All right. I'm still holding, when you hold on your history, you do that at the expense of your destiny. That's a quote for the ages, I got to just tell you.
It's powerful.
That's right up there with
It has been my philosophy. If I had held on to all the things that happened to me in my childhood and in my life, I wouldn't be standing here today. I had to realize that when you rehearse those visions and images, you empower them. You actually enshrine them. I decided to cast down the idols of my history and to embrace the possibilities of my destiny so that I was available when God's roll call was made.